This is a mango green tea with coconut jelly.
What is up, you guys? It has been like 6 days, I think, since I talked to you guys last. But I have been sick, or I was sick. I'm still maybe like 90% right now. But yeah, so I've been here in Toronto for the past few days sick. Like, actually was just in my hotel room the whole time, trying to get better. I went and got medicine, and yeah, I think I almost thought I had COVID because it was like all up in my chest, and like I would get like these coughing fits now and then, and like my throat was like a little sore, and then like, but just my congestion and phlegm and all that kind of stuff, things coming out. But yeah, so I actually go back to work tomorrow, so I have, this is what, the 4th week now that I've been here, or well, doing, that I've been out working. So I have 2 more weeks to go, and then I'll be home. So still a little bit while more of flying, but I just needed to rest and get better, because if you're flying and working, it's hard to recover, because you keep going. But I'm feeling much better now. So tomorrow I'll work back to Manchester, and I think I have like 6 more flights, and then I'm done. But I'm at the mall today. I decided to get out of the hotel room, and since I'm feeling better, and just walking around, and I kind of, well, not really splurged, but I've been using a different type of shoes on this trip, and they're comfortable like for a couple hours, like when I'm on the ground. But when I'm in the air, you know how like your feet swells, right? Well, mine does in the air, and my shoe gets so like tight. So I thought because they were new shoes that after a while it'll stretch out, but no, they do not stretch out. So like while I'm in the air and my feet swell, it's so sore. Like my feet is so tight in my shoe. So I actually found shoes from Echo, however you say it, and I told her that I was the worker, that I was a flight attendant, and she goes, "Oh, this is the one that they all buy, and I'll show it to you when I get to the room." They are so comfortable, and I told her that I needed something that kind of gives or stretches out while I'm in the air, because feet swell. And she's like, "Oh yeah, this one, they actually have a sole, like 2 soles, and you can take out one of them so that it gives more room. Like there's 2 soles at the bottom." And she showed, so I guess I'll show you guys when I get back to the hotel room. But yeah, I'm so happy to have new shoes. I'm going to throw away those other ones. Luckily the other ones wasn't that expensive. I think the other ones was like $50. This one, of course, was a pretty penny, but it's gonna be an investment that I'll have, and I can use these. They'll last me for a while, so I am excited and happy. But I'm just going to enjoy the mall, and I don't think I need to buy anything else. I mean, I always see stuff that I want. There's a clothing store here that I haven't seen in the States, and they have really nice clothes here. And of course, I have no room in my luggage for clothes, and I actually don't need clothes. Well, I could always use new clothes, like especially winter clothes since winter's coming up. But yeah, I don't really need it. But anyways, yeah, I'm just going to, and I'm probably gonna pick up dinner from here. There's Chipotle, there's McDonald's, and when you're sick, like fast food is the only thing that sounds good. And that was the thing too, being here, our hotel's not near a lot of restaurants, so getting food was pricey, because like I'm either Uber Eats or eating hotel food, which is expensive because they always have a service fee and you got a tip and all that. So yeah, it was kind of expensive being here, but I had no choice. Like I was feeling like death. So, but I am feeling much better. But yes, I'm probably gonna grab dinner before I head back to the hotel. Alright guys, back at the hotel room. Is that light gonna be an issue? Oh, well, let's just go with it. So these are the shoes I got. So I got it from, I say Echo, Echo. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong as a whole. But anyways, so these are the ones I got. Slip-on, square toe. And there's two, so she was showing me that there's two soles, so you can remove this one. And then there's one in there as well. So for my fat feet, well, I'm first gonna try it with both soles in, and then we'll see when my feet swells up in the air if it'll get tighter. But I can already tell that I should be able to leave both soles in, and then when my feet swells up in the air, it should still be comfortable. So we will see tomorrow when we head to work. But yes, and this hopefully is an investment because it was like $248 Canadian. I think it's like 160 US, like around there. So yeah, so it wasn't cheap. And then these are my old ones. My old ones are Bostonians. I think these are only like $50-$60. They are good on the ground, like perfectly, but once my feet swell up in the air, it is so tight and they don't stretch out. So these are going bye-bye. And then I got Chipotle for Leonard. And then, oh my gosh, did you see that cute cake thing? Hold on. That little Japanese vending machine that had cake in these little cans. Look at how cute that is. This one's chocolate. They had strawberry, they had matcha green tea, and a tiramisu one. I just went with the chocolate and the strawberry chocolate cake. So excited to try this. My dessert later on tonight. But anywho, so yeah, so I've been here, what, almost a week since I talked to you last because I got sick. One of our flights going from here to Manchester had a medical, so they had to divert to Iceland, and then they had to, I think, overnight in Iceland and then continue on to Manchester. So everything got backed up for 2 days, so I was here for another 2 days on reserve. So that's why I was here for like almost a week. So supposedly everything is back on schedule since yesterday. So tomorrow, yeah, should be back on schedule. So van time is 7:15 p.m. We have a 10:15 p.m. departure to Manchester, and then I have 48 hours in Manchester and then work back here. So I have 3 flights this week and then another 3 flights next week, and then I should be able to go home. But you know, I've been out since August 13 is when I started doing these Air Canada flights. I'm going to get some more rest because I want to be 100% by tomorrow to get back to work, and then yeah, just be ready to work again. So I will talk to you guys later. Alright guys, it's a few hours later and I just finished eating my dinner, but it's dessert time, so let's try this out. Here's a better shot of this little cake in a pop can. It's like little chocolate shavings. It looks like there's like a mousse, there's fresh strawberry and chocolate cake. Tastes just like a chocolate covered strawberry, and it's not that sweet. It's good that it has the mousse because it doesn't make it like heavy, like if it was frosting in there too. It's like chocolate sponge cake. Alright, I'm probably going to eat this whole thing. I will see you guys later.
Alright guys, made it back to Manchester. It is currently 11:45 a.m. They put us at a different hotel. Actually, my crew was split. Three of us are here at an airport hotel, and then the other four was staying at the regular hotel that we stayed at in town. So we're not near town, but anyways, we're planning to go into town tomorrow. Probably just Uber into town. But the flight today was good. It was, well, not good, but well, let me explain. 6 hours and 15 minutes. I actually was working mid-galley, so I wasn't up front in business class, so it was a new position for me to work. But it was cool. Everything was fine. I was beverage cart. We did 2 meal services, and then after we did the first meal service, right when we were doing trash pickup, I believe, a passenger had a seizure. So we had to deal with that medical issue. There was 2 nurses on board. They administered oxygen to him and then had him laying down. I think they had some ice on his chest. But he seemed to be fine at the end of the flight. I mean, he walked off. There was no paramedics that needed to meet the plane, so thank goodness. But there was a flight last week, one of our flights from Toronto to Manchester. Another passenger had a seizure as well, and they had to divert to Iceland. So I was like, oh my gosh, do we need to divert as well? But luckily we didn't need to. I guess he was fine enough to continue flying. But yeah, I'm like, what is up with these passengers having seizures on our flights? But thank goodness that he is okay. And then tomorrow the plan is to get some breakfast downstairs, and then by the 2 crewmates who I'm here with, we'll see, maybe catch the train, because there's a train station here. We can catch it into town, or Uber if the Uber's not too expensive. So, all right guys, let's try this again. Take 2. Yes, this is another room. Alright, so I switched rooms because when I walked in, it had like a musty old, and smelled like smoke. So I said, oh, let me try to air out the room. So I opened the window while I took a shower, but when I came back out and I had sprayed my room spray, it just smelled awful and musty, and yeah, this hotel is not the greatest. So I went downstairs with all my luggage because I was gonna call from the phone before I go downstairs, but the phone had so much dust in the grooves that you pressed for. I couldn't even tell what was front desk because it was covered in dust. Like, I didn't know which button to press, or the buttons were worn out. Like, they didn't have like the button for front desk. So I just gathered all my things and went downstairs, and then she gave me this room. Smells better, and it's a bigger room, and yeah, so I think this one is going to be much nicer, especially if I'm going to be here for 48 hours. So yeah, new room. You guys, check out my view. I just went to go look at it now. This is probably the most interesting view I've had from my hotel room. It's like a corner room shoved in between 2 buildings. Yeah, but that's okay. This room is 10 times better than the last one. Hey guys, it is about 5:15 p.m. So just got up from like a 5-hour nap. Now I'm probably gonna be up for the rest of the night, but that's okay because I'm off tomorrow. But just gonna meet one of my crewmates for dinner. Since we are at the airport hotel, there is not much restaurants around the area, so we're just gonna go eat at the restaurant downstairs. Hi guys, made it back to Toronto. It is currently 5 p.m. Today's flight went really well. Although we left about an hour late. We weren't a full pax load. I forget what the count was, but we weren't full. And flight time was 7 hours and 25 minutes. And it was a good flight. 2 meal services as usual. And no issues on this flight. But I am done with what is this? Week 4? Week 5. Anyways, I am done with this work week and I got one more week to go. I got 4 more flights. 4 more flights and then I'm being sent home. It's the home stretch, guys. It's the home stretch. Hopefully everything goes as planned. And looking forward for my days off and going on vacation. So tomorrow I'm on reserve and then I fly out the day after tomorrow. I'm so tired. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna meet my crewmate tomorrow for breakfast. So I will see you guys then. What is up, you guys? I don't even know the last time that I talked to you guys. If you've been watching my past few vlogs, I think my vlogs have been just kind of all over the place. It's been kind of a rough month, to be honest. As you know from my previous vlogs, I started these Air Canada flights last month, middle of August, and now it is middle of September. So this is my last day. Yesterday was my last day of doing these flights. So I've been out for 5 weeks, a total of gonna be 39 days. Tomorrow I actually commercial home, which I'm so happy. August was fine. You know, it's a little bit busy with these flights. As you know, these are different flights that I normally work, general public flights. But soon September came around. It was a combination of everything. I got sick the first week of September. I thought I had COVID, but I took the COVID test and that came back negative. So I just was dealing with that. Had to take a couple of days off to recuperate from that. And you know, it's always scary when you're sick and you're not at home. Like you're in a city that you're not familiar with. We've had mechanical delays with our aircraft, regular delays. Yeah, it was just a lot this month, and being out for so long, like even my last trip, you know, that I was out for 30 something days as well. This 2 months I've been out, gonna be out for 39 days, and then I got my new schedule for next month, which I don't want to even talk about yet. I'll let you guys know when that time comes. But yeah, like, sorry if my vlogs have been kind of all over the place. But I feel so fatigued and I still feel sick a little bit. I think I just need some really good rest. I need to work on mental health too. I've been having some anxiety. I don't get anxiety, which is weird. So that's kind of scary to me. So probably need to go see the doctor or my doctor when I get back. And that's how I want to get back home. Anywho, sorry about the vlogs if it's just been all over the place or not even interesting to watch. But yeah, this month has just been a weird off one, and yeah. But anyways, going home tomorrow. Oh, today I just came back from the front desk because they told me that I needed to check out by 12 noon. So I'm like, no, like I still have till tomorrow because I fly out tomorrow. So I called my company. They said that they're gonna extend the reservation, and it was almost 12 noon. So I called downstairs. I'm like, did you receive my extension from my company? They're like, no, we haven't received anything yet. Called my company back. They said, yes, we sent the notice over. So I talked to front desk and I'm like, well, it's almost 12 noon. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to just check out and hang out in the lobby? They're like, yes. So I packed up all my things, Went downstairs, went to check out. You know, I told them I'm just gonna wait here in the lobby until I hear back from my company, or if you guys hear from my company. He goes in the back to talk to his manager, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, they extended your reservation." I'm like, "Hello, I just called like 5 minutes ago, packed up all my crap, rolled downstairs." And so yeah, so here I am back in my same room, which I just packed up like 10 minutes ago. But anywho, it's been a month. It's been a month. So I go home tomorrow. I'm commercialing on Delta at a 6:15 a.m. departure through Detroit, and then Detroit to Vegas, and I should get back into Vegas at about 10:30 in the morning. With my new schedule next month, it's going to be another 2-month schedule. I'll get into that with you guys a little later. But I have 21 days off because my days off bumped together with this month and next month. So I have 21 days off. I have a trip or vacation planned, which I'm excited for, which I probably really need to just relax and de-stress from this month. I'm gonna get my mental health in check. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. So look forward to the vacation vlog. I'll see you guys on the next one. Aloha. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm in Toronto. Did I tell you that? I'm in Toronto. I worked my last flight yesterday from Manchester to here. But okay, bye.